Welcome to Genshin Impact In-Depth Character Review, where we will be reviewing every single Genshin Impact character under intense scrutiny to determine which Genshin Impact characters are the best and which are the absolute fucking worst. It was actually quite hard deciding which character I was going to review first. However, in the end I came to the conclusion that it would probably be best to get the absolute fucking worst out of the way first, so I never have to think about this stupid fucking character ever again. Now, there aren't very many Genshin characters that I could say that I truly hate. Sure, there are some characters I dislike for one reason or another, whether that be the character themselves or their playstyle. But there is only one character that I can say that I truly, genuinely hate. And that character is fucking Dori. But why do I hate Dori? As per the title of the series, this is an in-depth character review. This means we have to come up with a scale that every character can be judged on both fairly and accurately. This is why I came up with the amazing and incredibly scientific Genshin Impact Rater 2000. This scale will rate the characters on 4 critical components of every Genshin Impact character. These 4 components include character design and/or visual appeal, character personality, playability, and usefulness. We will start with character design. And Jesus Christ, I don't even know where to begin. I suppose we should start by talking about her head. I will say her hat is pretty drippy, and I actually do like how she has her vision hanging off her hat. However, that is where the good things stop. What in the Kentucky Fried Fuck are these glasses? Why are they shaped like that? They're literally not even covering her eyes, which means she doesn't wear these because she needs to see. No, no, she wears these because she wants to look like a little bitch. Because every time I look at these fucking glasses, I want to jump off a bridge. I honestly don't have too much issue with her midsection, and I think it's one of the few parts of her design that actually look fine. So we're just going to move on to the next part, which is her legs. There are not words to describe the emotions I feel when looking at Dory's pants. I hate them so much. What is with the genie fit, bro? Like, this looks so bad. I have always hated these, like, baggy ass pants, bro. Like, what are you wearing? I get it. You wear that shit in the desert or whatever, but what is that, bro? You look like a fucking genie. Also, she's got the genie shoes to match, bro. Those are the least drippy shoes I have ever seen. You look like a fucking elf. You look like Santa's little fucking helper. Fucking get some actual shoes. What the fuck are you wearing? I hate this so much. I cannot even begin to describe just the hate I have toward Dory's fucking pants. And then, to top it all off, we have this thing. Okay? I'm not even going to comment on this thing. Okay? You can think whatever the hell you want about this thing. You can look at it, take a good long look at this thing, and just think, what do you feel when you look at this thing? Exactly. It's fucking terrible. Okay, so on the design scale, obviously she's getting just the biggest F. Okay, I don't care about your fucking drippy hat or like I don't care. Like those fucking pants, man, they ruin the entire thing. Like the fucking glasses too, like it's terrible. Like you're getting an F on that. Terrible. All right, moving on to what I truly believe to be the worst part of Dory's character, her personality. Her entire personality is based off of her obsession for money. She is the Mr. Krabs of Genshin Impact. She has zero compassion, Literally, the only thing she cares about is getting as much money as possible, and she will literally do whatever to achieve that. But oh, it gets worse. So much worse. Dori has the worst voice lines in the entire game. Dori's voice is the most ear-piercing thing I have ever had the displeasure of listening to. The second I heard Dori speak, I instantly hated her. It's that bad. I'm going to play some of her voice lines in case you haven't heard them before. All voice lines are going to be in the Japanese version of the game. So prepare yourself because they are genuinely awful.
おやおや、これはこれは名高い旅人ではありませんの。私は旅商人のドリー・サングマ・ハーペイ。この出会いを記念してうちらの商品を期間限定で全品 10% オフにいたしますわ。さあどんどん選んでくださいまし。私が直々に包んであげますの。ラーラララー、私はモーラを愛し、モーラも私を愛していますの。
Yeah, listening to that has shortened my life expectancy by at least 3 years. You know, I understand she's supposed to be obnoxious, but oh my god, I cannot even comprehend what I just listened to is like beyond like mortal comprehension. Like F terrible. Never like F, just F. Next we'll talk about playability, and she really isn't good there either. She's a Claymore user, and Claymore users are notoriously clunky, and Dori isn't an exception. Her attacks aren't very good either, and they have a lot of trouble fitting into rotations. Her elemental skill isn't good either. She just shoots out like a little cannonball thing that splits into two more little cannonballs, and I mean that's it. That's literally it. Her burst is actually kind of interesting. She throws out her lamp and it connects to your character and will regenerate HP and energy. But I mean, you throw it out and then you switch off. She's very much one of those characters where you switch to her, push an ability, and then swap right back off, which is just really boring and not very fun to play. And so in the playability category, Dori is also going to get a resounding F. She's clunky, you know, she has basically zero on-field presence, which, you know, isn't very fun to play. There are supports that have lower on-field presence that are still fun to play, like Kokomi, but I mean, Dori, you swap to her, you push a button, you swap back off. That's it. That is all you do on her, and it's really, really boring. And that leaves us with usefulness. Dori is widely considered by a lot of people to be the absolute worst unit in the game. This is because she is supposed to be an electro support, but her support capabilities are absolutely abysmal. Her E isn't even worth talking about because it literally does nothing. Like, it is completely useless. It literally does nothing. The only reason somebody would actually play Dori is for her burst because it is one of the only abilities in the game that gives energy recharge. However, this ability is also awful because if you're ever playing a character that needs high energy recharge and has to have their burst up constantly to be effective, there's this stat called energy recharge that you can get on artifacts, you can get on weapons, and it is not difficult to get 200 plus energy recharge on a character that needs it at all. So the only use Dori will have is if you want to sacrifice the energy recharge on that character for more damage and or crit damage or crit rate, and on paper, that sounds kind of good, but then you realize your damage output would be higher anyway if you just gave that character the energy recharge and swapped out Dori for another DPS or a stronger support. So yeah, Dori's kit in any practical setting is completely useless. So obviously, in usefulness, she is also going to get an F. And with that, this character review is completed. I hate Dori. I truly believe Dori to be the absolute worst character in the game. I mean, I hate her design. She's ugly as hell. Her personality sucks. Her fucking voice is just the most painful thing on the face of the earth. I mean, playing her isn't fun. Playing her is awful. You don't even get to see her because if you are playing her, she's on field, you push a button, and then you switch off right away, which just isn't fun. And usefulness wise, I mean, she's fucking terrible. She's literally the worst unit in the game. Like, she is not good at anything. She doesn't excel at anything. Like, she's just not good at anything. There's always a character better than Dori at anything. Like, she's not the best in anything. She's not even mediocre in anything. She's just absolutely awful. Anyway, if you enjoyed this review and want to see your favorite character get an in-depth review, then leave a like on the video and leave a comment with your favorite character's name, and I'll make a review on the comment with the most likes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back with another character review pretty soon, I hope.